Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. Today we will perform the practical relating to impact of a jet. So the objective of the apparatus is to study the impact of jet on various deflectors. Here we have given a different type of deflectors depending on the angle which is generated from the impact of the jet. We have four different types of deflectors. First of all, we will have to discuss about the apparatus which is included or involved in the practical: hydraulic bench for continuous supply of water, impact of jet apparatus, various deflectors, and different weights. And for calculating the volume flow rate, we will require stopwatch as well. So if we discuss about the types of deflector, first of all, we will have to know the diameter or the area, cross-sectional area of the nozzle, which is inserted in between the apparatus. So the diameter of the cross-sectional area of the nozzle is given to us. The diameter of the cross-section of the nozzle is 0.008. Now we would have to discuss about the different or various types of deflector. The one which is installed in the apparatus, that is of 180 degree, is also called hemispherical type of deflector. Then the second one is of 120 degree deflector. Then the next one is of 90 degree, and the last one is of 30 degree deflector. We would have to fix the deflector in the apparatus and provide supply from the hydraulic bench. But first of all, we would have to adjust the pan and the knob of the apparatus to remove the error of balancing the pan. So we will have to apply the weight on the deflector with the help of this weight pane. So we would have to apply weight up to 100 grams on the apparatus. If we look at the target, we would look at the knob of the apparatus, it is unbalanced. Now we would have to apply force from the with the help of the nozzle, with the help of a nozzle and from the water jet. So we would have to switch on the hydraulic bench and open the flow control valve of the hydraulic bench. We have to increase the weight up to 200 grams. So the first value will be the mass applied, that is 200 grams, and we have adjusted the position of the pen with the help of the knob and using the jet impact of the jet on the apparatus, impact of the water jet on the apparatus, and you will have to calculate the force of the nozzle. Then you will have to increase the weight. For the first reading, we would have to calculate the flow rate as well. So we would have to close the dump valve and repeating the same procedure, we would have to calculate the volume up to 30 seconds and note down the volume flow rate. We will have to calculate the velocity as well. So formula of the velocity is given to us, which is equation of continuity, V is equal to Q over A. Area of the apparatus or the nozzle is given to us. Flow rate we have already calculated with the help of V by T. We will have to calculate the velocity from the formula, and then you will have to calculate the force which is exerted by the nozzle or by the jet on the weight. So you would have to on the target, you would have to calculate that particular force. For the second reading, we would have to apply mass again on the weight pane, and then we would have to balance the position of the pane and the knob with the help of the flow rate increasing from the hydraulic bench. repeating the same procedure, you will have to calculate the volume flow rate again and repeat this procedure for at least minimum 3 readings. Now we would have to change the type of deflector from the apparatus. We would have to apply 90-degree deflector, and we would have to note down the readings for the second set of deflectors. Now, as you all are looking at the apparatus, and you would have to see that we have changed the type of deflector from 180 degree to 90 degree. So now, when the jet strikes on the deflector, it will divert it and create the angle or generate the angle up to 90 degree. The same is the procedure that we have done earlier in this video. We would have to apply mass on the weight pane, and then we would have to balance this pane with this knob, and we would have to use the impact of the jet from the hydraulic bench. We will have to switch on the apparatus and provide flow up to that particular range to which it can become again balanced. So if we look at the apparatus, the weight pane and the knob is balanced or in equilibrium condition with each other. We have applied mass of 50 gram on the target and allowed the water from the hydraulic bench to equalize the position of the weight pane and the knob. So you would have to again calculate the volume flow rate and the force which is applied by the jet on this target, as well as we have to calculate the alpha value. The formula of the alpha value is given to us. We will have to calculate all these values and note down the force as well. For the second reading, we will have to increase the mass applied, which I have added 50 gram more. So the total mass which is applied on the target, that is 150 gram. Again, you would have to increase the volume flow rate or the impact of the jet with the help of the flow control valve from the hydraulic bench. We will have to calculate the volume flow rate with the help of formula which is given to us V by T, as well as equation of continuity. We will have to calculate the velocity, and then we will have to calculate the force. So this is all about this practical. You can take readings on different deflectors performing or repeating this same procedure. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you so much.